solve the system of equations. Let's put it in matrix form. Put it into matrix form first. We'll go 4, 1, 1, minus 1. I was about to put in a row echelon form right away, but let's put it into matrix form first, as this is our first problem, and now convert it into row echelon form. There's row echelon form. Remember, this is a method of solving matrix form. Okay? So what are we going to do first here? I need to make this guy a 1. So we are going to take, I am going to take row 1 and divide it by 4. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 1/4, and 1/2. Okay, I am going to take now, I need to make this one a 0, and it's already a 1, which is awesome. So I'm just going to take row 2 minus row 1. 1 times row 1. New, sorry, I have to indicate, I'm not talking about the old row 1, I'm talking about the new row 1. So I put a little asterisk there. So row 2 minus row 1. And that is, the only reason I'm doing this is just to make that value a 0. Whatever else comes here, comes. Okay? So we're going to take row 2, which is 1, minus 1, 0. Okay? And then we have negative 1 minus quarter. So negative 1 minus a quarter. Negative 1. Negative 1 minus 0.25 is going to be negative 1 1/4. And then we'll have row 2 again, so 3 minus 1/2, which will be 2 1/2. Okay. Now we are going to write this again. And I would like to make this value a 1. So I'm going to take row 2 and divide it by negative 1 1/4. Okay? 0 divided by negative 1 1/4, 0. Negative 1 1/4 divided by negative 1 1/4, 1. That's why we did it. And 2.5 divided by negative 1.25, negative 2. Next one, we need to make this guy here a 0. So we're going to take row 1 minus quarter row 2 new. So, okay, so here we go. So row 1 minus a quarter times 0 is going to be 1. A quarter minus a quarter times 1 is going to be 0. Great. Last one is going to be a half. Multiply a half, subtract 0.25 times row 2 new. So it's going to be negative 2 times negative 2 is 1. We have our identity matrix. Well, we have the identity. We can put it back into matrix form. 1, 0, 0, 1, x and y, 1 and negative 2, and back into equation form, which then you would multiply this row by this column equals that value. That's your first one. So it'd be 1 times x plus 0 times y. So x equals 1. And the next one would be this column, or this row, multiplied by this column equals that value. So 0 times x plus 1 times y equals negative 2.